All right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to hashtag Live 365, coming to you from the Portland, the Mecca, the Portland International Jetport this morning, where where everything begins. Pop in the chat, how you guys are doing? I hopefully will get our comments up so I can see them and be able to interact with you guys. Pop in the chat, how you doing today? Let's see here, we get going. It's popping up, so turn that down, going from different headphones. I'm here early, so there's not a lot going on here at the Jetport, which is good. It's a Saturday. Dave Howard, how are you? Good to see you. Alex Redmond. Alex, I'm heading for Houston. You coming to see me? It's so quiet here. I was able to get a Starbucks that I didn't need, an icy one. And it only cost me about 16 bucks. Pat Johnston, how are you? Good to see you. Dave Howard, Alex Redmond. There's Wendy. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping me off this morning. So I'm here. It was like a ghost town in here. I had to wait for the ticket counter to open, but I wanted to get here early and be able to be set up where I could post up somewhere and be that guy at the airport, walking around having a high level phone call. So I got a quiet corner over here near Burger King and just kind of sitting and we'll do this today. So how you doing, George? Good to see you. Tags Building and Remodeling joining us on the Insta. Yeah. Not this time, Alex says. Yeah, we'll get you down there again. Andrew Blackwell, good subject, he says. Yeah, we're going to talk a little motivation today. Harnessing emotional energy to achieve your goals, right? We can get right into it if you want. Hey, it's Saturday, so why not? Roy Dahl is here. Good to see you. The OG. Yeah, hopefully flights go good today. The weather's kind of cruddy, but whatever. It's all good. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk motivation. We talk about this a lot, guys, but we've also been talking about emotional intelligence. And but today I want to talk about motivation being the driving force behind action. And it really is, but it's fleeting, right? And high emotional intelligence is going to help you harness that motivation and ensure that you stay driven and focused and persistent in the pursuit of your own goals, right? We all know what it feels like to be excited and be motivated and to start something, right? And then in a few weeks, that motivation starts to fade. Maybe it's not quite as exciting and all that. So how do we keep it going? Today we're going to explore how emotional intelligence helps us tap into that internal energy and use it to stay motivated and focused on our goals. Andrew says 20 miles into 54-mile hike in Scotland. Motivated. Dude. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. I knew you were out there, and I saw your wife had commented that she wished she had gone with you. So I said, oh, he's going out there to do something big. So that's awesome. I can't wait to hear about it. Dave says we're all motivated, getting ready for this segment. There you go. Right? Exactly. Yeah. So a quote from this guy called Unknown is the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do, right? It's what you do. And Andrew, I like seeing you out doing stuff like this because, hey, tomorrow's not promised, guys. Go do the thing, right? Go do the thing. Why wait? So anyway, let's talk about why motivation is key. It's the energy that drives us to achieve our goals, right? But it needs to be managed, and it needs to be managed effectively. High emotional intelligence is going to help us understand what drives us when we're at our best and how to push through the times when motivation wanes. A high performer might feel motivated to work on a big project initially, right? But as the task becomes, difficult and tedious, the motivation could dip, right? Emotional intelligence helps them identify why they feel stuck and how to reconnect with that initial drive, that initial why. Like, why did you even start that? I oftentimes will ask myself that. What are we doing and why? Why is this important? And why am I giving it energy? And why am I letting it have bandwidth and rent space in my head? Right? We want to know why we're doing it. So how do we cultivate that? There's some techniques to that. Like I said, your why, like identify your why, reconnect with the deeper reasons why you want to achieve the goals. Maybe they've changed, and that's okay. Um, Visualize success. I did this a lot with my racing. Is I when I was out training, I was on the course, man. I was, if I was running on a Saturday, I was already at the race and I was visualizing how it was going to go, different parts of the race, different parts of the course. Mentally picture the benefits and rewards of achieving your goals, and that'll help you reignite that passion. And then set smaller milestones, break it up, right? It's the whole how to eat an elephant thing, right? One piece at a time. I got a one piece at a time. Break down the big stuff, break it into small, achievable chunks, something you can get your arms around. And then just create a series of successes, and that'll continue to fuel the motivation, right? Winning breeds winning. And track the progress. I hate tracking. Don't you hate tracking? But I got it in here on my notes. Track the progress. Monitoring your growth. It's going to help you stay motivated and keep the dream alive, right? It's going to reinforce the belief that the progress is being made. And then that one we talked about, I think it was yesterday, emotional regulation. Like recognize when emotions like frustration or fear are diminishing the motivation. Okay. And learn how to manage those. Okay. So, like for instance, a business owner might like set a milestone. I might have a goal. I might want to do 2 million next year, right? And maybe I don't get there, but how do I stay committed to it? By celebrating some small wins along the way, right? Build that momentum toward the bigger goal. That's going to increase the value of it. Okay. So how do you stay with it? How do you build the long-lasting momentum, right? A couple of action steps for you, as always, right? Dave Howard says, we're all motivated. Okay, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, cool. My comments aren't up, so I'm looking at my phone, but we're making it work. How about a little reflection exercise? And take a moment to reflect on a past goal that you struggled to maintain. You struggle to maintain motivation for. Think about that for a second. What caused you to lose momentum? Maybe it was a New Year's resolution, you know. Maybe it was, hey, I want to lose some weight. Hey, I want to get committed to this, or I want to be better in this relationship. What caused you to lose momentum, and how can you prevent that from happening in the future? Okay, so just some reflection. And then another action item. Just identify one long-term goal and break it down into small ones. All right. Like I said, how do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time, right? Just manageable tasks. How about a reward system? If that's what you need, create that. Some milestones and hey, if I get to this point, we'll do this, or I'll grab this for myself, or maybe we'll go have a nice dinner, whatever it is. Okay. Just create that system of rewards. Pop a fist pump in the chat, guys, if any of this resonates with you. Yeah. Let's see who's on Instagram here. Coastal Cleaners has joined us. These guys are good guys. Coastal Cleaners ME on Instagram. Check them out. Tags Building and Remodeling out of Massachusetts. So check George out. He's a good dude doing good things. Yeah. Guys, motivation isn't something that just happens. It doesn't just fall out of the sky, right? It's something you can cultivate and maintain with emotional intelligence. Okay. This dovetails nicely with the stuff we've been doing on emotional intelligence and awareness and emotional regulation, all of it, right? By understanding what drives you and tapping into that energy, you're going to be unstoppable in your pursuit of success. It's been shown time and time again. Just be unstoppable. Don't quit. You can always quit tomorrow, right? And then tomorrow, quit tomorrow, right? So tomorrow we're going to dive into empathy, and that goes nicely with everything that we've been talking about as well. So like how understanding and connecting with the emotions of others enhances your relationships and how you can communicate more effectively. So some of this stuff's a little bit woo-woo, but it's there, and you got to pay attention to it because we're constantly being tested. We went to dinner last night at our favorite place, Sicilian Table in Falmouth, and it's a upscale restaurant. It's not cheap. Dustin Hippensteel, good to see you, buddy. It's not cheap, but and I was looking forward to, because I'm leaving today for 3 or 4 days, and said to Wendy, let's go out and we'll go someplace nice and have dinner, and then I'll take off on Saturday. And anyway, but we sat down. I didn't see the family full of kids to my right, the 3 sets of parents and 4 or 5 little girls under 4 or 5 years old. They were literally having a birthday party, and I didn't pick up on it when we walked by because I would have said, "Hey, get me out of here." But it ended up being one of the most miserable experiences I've had out to eat. And normally I would have they were kind of on a level lower than us. We could hear him, but Wendy gets a little bit nervous because she knows that I really don't care. I mean, if somebody's being ignorant, I'm going to let them know, especially if it's affecting my time. My bill's going to be the same, whether they ruin my meal or not. So, but we sat there, and I know when it's bad is when Wendy says something because she's the most tolerant person that I know. Good morning, Matt Moore. Good to see you. Um, but yeah, we sat there, and I did end up saying something to the server at the end when she came over. I said, "Hey, not for nothing, but I mean, this over here was pretty brutal, and it would have been great if somebody could have handled that. And the meal was great, you're great, everything's great. We'll still come back, but you know, um, I share that because it was a time where I really had to control my emotions. Right? I wanted to say to one of the dads, "Hey, man, really, really, the kid is screaming at me. It's like a picture McDonald's play place." And that's what was happening in the middle of this high-end restaurant in Falmouth, Maine. And I can't tell the story without sharing that um, we didn't get a mile away from the place and the phone rang. 'Cause I had made a reservation, and the guy said, "Hey, it's Mark from the Sicilian table and the bar manager. I understand you had to endure some stuff tonight." I said, "Yeah, we did." I said, "I'm just glad you know about it. I just want to make you aware of it and see if you could keep an eye on it." I said, "Yeah, we'd like, give me your address. We'd like to send you a free like a gift card." I said, I don't need a gift. It wasn't what it was about. I'd like to just come back and be able to enjoy a meal there again. And they were good. They made it right, but they shouldn't have to. And as much as we're paying attention to emotions and how we dial into stuff, PSA, like everybody else, like take care, handle your shit, right? Like keep your. There's no reason if we're sitting somewhere that everybody else in the world has to hear what's going on at your table. So, and then I thought, well, maybe I'm just getting older and more cantankerous and don't like that kind of stuff. But I said to Wendy, am I being unreasonable in thinking that it would be nice to be able to hear you talk at the table over this over here? So anyway, it seems to happen more often than not. So, and I guess you got to kind of expect some of that. It seems like anything just goes today. Um, so I would say, like, to the degree you guys have influence, just encourage people to be better. We're better than that. Like that whole thing should have been moved to Chuck E. Cheese or Chick-fil-A or McDonald's play place or something. The kids didn't enjoy it anyway. They were being kids. It's not their fault. So, but it was nice. The parents were able to have their drinks and their espresso martinis and be able to get half shit faced while their kids had a birthday party, which was nice. It was nice to be able to see that. So anyway, oh well, guys, I hope you have a great day today. Not sure why I shared that story other than to just get it off my chest. Control your emotions. But I did. We walked out of there and I'm like, oh, okay. That wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I was disappointed, but good company, good food, good service. We're on the right side of the grass and getting off and running today on what's going to be a great trip down to see Steve Rosenberg and the crew and go to his 2-day takeoff event and help him put that together and just be a part of the team, which is kind of cool. So this is my third time down there, and it looks like there's going to be many more. So Steve and I are just kind of working together to make everybody else have a better coaching experience. And I'm helping his people, he's helping mine, and it's all just kind of works. So it's all good stuff. But Dave, thank you. Safe travels. Yeah, I got to go to DC and then over to Houston. I'll be in Houston around 3 their time. So it's weird. It doesn't matter where you go. It takes all day. It takes all day to travel, right? No complaints, because I mean, think about it. You literally can change your whole world in 5-6 hours, right? Like I'll literally be on almost the other side of the country and snap with a finger. So, and I'd say that oddly enough, Steve flew back from Argentina last overnight, so he's just coming into Houston, I think, this morning. So it's just an amazing world that we live in. Try to be grateful, try to be thankful. Good morning, Luke McGee. Good to see you. Good to see you. You've been here. You're coming in late. What's up? Good to see you guys. Did I forget anybody? Yeah, good to see you guys. Hope you have a great day. The weather's not great in Maine. Hopefully it's better where you're at. It's about, I think, mid to upper 90s where I'm headed. So we got Yo, when you tan up these pasty white legs. Anyway, well, I'm gonna mosey over to the gate and eyeball a few people and see what's going on. What's going on. We booked the flight late, so I think I got a couple of middle seats. So this will be fun. Maybe I got an eye. I can't remember. But just trying to take deep breaths and understand that the race is on. You learn a lot about people when you go through an airport. So, guys, be good, be kind to one another. Have a great day. Tyler Kirk, good to see you. Tim Bartolini, I think I'm pronouncing that right, but you told me someday you'll tell me how to pronounce it right. So, good to see you, my friend. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Share my stuff, man. Share my stuff. What the heck? I went to Bill Gustafson was kind enough to share. He said, "How do I share that group you keep talking about?" I said, "Just hit the blue button, man." So I started getting these notifications that all these people needed approval into the Peak private Facebook group, and the Peak group is the one we have for all of our private one-on-one coaching clients. Like, I called him. I said, "Bill, stop! You've invited 39 people into the private coaching group." Oh shit, it's the other one, isn't it? I said, "Yeah." So I took care of it. And hopefully he'll circle back and invite. So if you invite to the Summit Facebook group, and we're looking towards 2,000 people. We're up over like 1,928 or something like that now. So it's been fun. It's been fun to build. Fun to watch it go. Tim, I did get the name right. Okay, I must have screwed it up the other Tyler. Yeah, I'm calling these guys out. Share my shit. What are you worried somebody's going to say, "Oh, wow. Yeah, so and so. He follows Bob Turner." Yeah, trying to help you get better. Share my stuff. God damn it. It does. It's funny. Like 250 people will see it. And then if like 3 or 4 people share it, it goes up to 1,000. It's crazy. So the more people that we can get out to, or the more people I can help, the better. So I do, all kidding aside, I appreciate it when you can share it. Share the live and invite to the, if you're wondering what I keep saying invite to, it's the Summit free Facebook community. SBS, share Bob's shit. Hashtag SBS. Yeah, here comes Wendy with some links, and she's put it in there. Wendy, make sure you put Tyler's link in there. Somebody said to me the other day they might need to chat with you. Oh yeah, I might have another one for you, Tyler. Somebody that you can consult with and probably do a site for, do some branding. So I love that kind of stuff. I love helping people out who are helping me. And so if you guys have if you have a business, pop the link in the chat when you hop on. Let's all get something out of this. Okay. Occasionally I'll grab a new client or get a new discovery call going or something like that. And I think that I know it's a reflection of, or a result of just the continuing to do this every single day. We're at day 160, I don't know, 3 or something like that now. Every single day. So yeah, I'll send them over, buddy. Appreciate it. And we'll catch up next week. Sorry I missed you yesterday. So simply just ran out of hours in the day. So but yeah, guys, SBS, hashtag SBS. Thanks, Tyler, for the new hashtag. Wendy likes it. Yeah, Bob. Yeah. Don't have me come down there. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up being that guy at the airport. And tomorrow will be from an undisclosed location. No, it'll be probably in Houston. Some fun. I guess we're going to get together with Steve later today and hang out and STS, shoot the shit, and see what's going on. So excited about those conversations going to look like, and always have fun. Yeah, marketing genius you are. You are. So check him out. Tyler's on Legacy Media. Did you share his link yet, Wendy? She'll pop it in there. If she hasn't, we'll get it in there. And if you need me, guys, reach out. I'm always available for a free strategy call. Happy to help. And it doesn't need to be like, "Hey, now that I gave you 20 minutes of my time, would you like to sign up for my coaching package?" No, I don't do that. You guys know what I do. If you think I can help you, I bet you're right. And I'd love to have a shot at it. I'm adding people all the time. I don't do this, "Hey, only 2 slots left." Well, maybe I did that once. But, he told me to. Only 2 slots left for June. If you're thinking you need some coaching and you want to jump on the the roster. Love to have you. We have a group called The Peak on Facebook where all of our one-on-one coaches, one-on-one coaching clients go, and we do a once a week call on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. just during the day. But I always cover something: mindset, leadership, systems, sales, something like that, or something on the personal development side. So we're always growing and always doing things. And the one-on-one coaching relationship with me is a 1 hour a week Zoom call, baby. So we get up into your business and figure some things out. So anyway, guys, have a great day. I appreciate you being here. It's good to just kind of STS today. Remember, SBS. Pat Johnston, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to do some traveling, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. All right. See you guys. Take care. Have a great day.